distract me from yelling at her, so she kissed me. And I have this on DVD, and I can show my grandchildren this, and yeah, that's funny you should bring that up. I don't think my girlfriend's listening right now. This is a little bit before we were together. I kissed Beth Phoenix right on the mouth, and I have video evidence to show my grandchildren when they don't look at me. Yeah, you just made me feel really cool. Thanks.
Yeah, you're going to hide that VHS because your girlfriend's going to get rid of that pretty quickly.
I know. I got to stash it. I'm going to hide it.
All right. Another Twitter question from Makozilla. I'm assuming that's how it is. How do you manage to be both a wrestling referee and a master of all kinds of random references?
Wow, I didn't even know I was, but I guess I'm just that good. I wear many hats, and I'm a pop culture sponge. I don't know, and I don't even think I'm that good of a referee. But that's very, very nice, very generous to say. I feel really lucky. I'm just a dude that's not very athletically talented. When I say not very, I mean not at all. And I get to ref all these cool wrestling matches and go all these cool places and meet all these neat people, meet all these cool fans and wrestlers. And I don't know, I'm just a very fortunate 5'6" lame kid. I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Okay, those were the Twitter questions. Going back to a couple months ago at the King of Trios, there was that very controversial ending, and I even saw you on your MySpace you wrote a blog talking about you should have disqualified the Bruderschaft, and you didn't, and go back to that event. For those who didn't catch it, maybe they didn't catch the podcast of Go-Go's or anything.
Yeah,
but explain.
I caught a lot of flack because the tag team titles, which we refer to as the Campeonato de Parejas, which is championship partners in Spanish. It's like our tag team championship. There was a match going on for the titles. The Colony were defending against the BDK, and one of the members of the BDK that wasn't in the match pulled me out of the ring. And on the spot, I was in the moment. I didn't disqualify them, and I probably should have. But I caught a lot of flack from fans and from the director of fun, which is like our commissioner, after that. And I was unable to reverse the decision. And then at King of Trios, Tursis, who's a guy that's about probably 375 pounds, big splashed me. And now they have their own referee, the BDK, this guy called Derek Sabata, who's a real knucklehead, let's say. Not a big fan of that guy, and he's basically enabling these guys to break the rules now. So I hope that he does not show his face in Detroit and Cleveland this weekend. But he's going to get his comeuppance. I will see to it.
All right.
One last thing before we let you get out of here, because you're driving and all that. Your sketch comedy troupe, Secret Pants. For those who don't know that you do some sketch comedy as well. How'd you get into that?
Some dudes I went to college with at Temple University in Philly. We had a comedy writing class together. We all kind of enjoyed doing it, so we kept it up after we graduated. And we make videos, put on the internet, do live shows in Philly and New York, and we just did a show in Chicago. But it's like there's 7 of us. There's 6 guys and a girl, and like 2 of the guys are married, and 2 other guys have bought houses. We're all kind of growing up. It's more of a hobby now. We don't have as much time for it as we used to, but it's still a good time. I love all those guys, and I enjoy doing stuff with them in the very, very little free time that I have left in my life.
All right. Well,
also, I'd like to say I've never ever been interviewed on a show where the other guest was a PETA representative, so I'm really flattered about that. And even though I am not a vegan, unfortunately, I would like you to say hello to the PETA representative for me, and please invite them to come down to Detroit on Saturday night.
We'll certainly do that.
And make sure you come introduce yourself on a Saturday night, dude. I'd love to meet you guys. One of you. Unless you want to come from Miami to Detroit, I'm sure that's a good idea. I mean, get on that.
Yeah, I'll try to get Shane on the Hit the Ropes 4. Maybe we can we can work that out. But no, Demetrius that's me. I'm the Michigander, the Detroiter. So I'll be in the house definitely on Saturday. Yeah, man. Look
awesome.
forward to meeting you for sure.
You got to give me the heads up on where the hot karaoke spot is in Detroit.
You know what? I'm not much of a karaoke guy, but I got a couple places that I can recommend, and I'll get with you on Saturday for sure.
Alert all the Michiganders. I'm open to suggestions on Facebook and Twitter. Tell me where the hot spot is for a karaoke in Detroit on a Saturday night. The greater Detroit area, let's say. Also, I'm a big fan of Steak and Shake. Every time I come to the Midwest, we don't have those on the East Coast yet. Love Steak and Shake, so I fully intend on finding one of those this weekend as well.
Yeah, I could definitely direct you to a Steak and Shake as well. Don't know if it's one in Taylor, but it's definitely a few in Metro Detroit. So we'll get you to Steak and Shake as well.
Done.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bryce Remsburg, senior official for Chikara. They're coming to Detroit this Saturday, Cleveland Sunday. Go check them out. Brian Danielson.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm sorry. It's the WWE machine. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're all right. You got suits on your back.
Yeah. Brian Danielson makes his independent return. Chikara. Check them out, chikarapro.com. Check out Bryce Remsburg. He's on Twitter, MySpace. You know, technology. Got to love it.
Thanks for coming on, Bryce.